Erie County is one step closer to a new helicopter for the sheriff's office. All of the funding is now secured to replace the 23-year-old Air 1 chopper that you may have seen flying over your home right here at a Bills game in that video, or maybe here on the news over the past couple of decades. The county executive announcing the funding that puts it over that finish line. Good evening, everybody. I'm Michael Wooten. We welcome you here to Voices tonight. Now, this is a big deal because Air 1 is out of service quite a bit for maintenance due to how old it is. The new one, which could be called Air 2, won't be cheap, but the sheriff's office argues it is money well spent. Now, the county has already put a down payment on an Airbus H-135 helicopter like the ones you can see in these videos. The cost expected to be around $11 million. Again, that has all been secured. Earlier today, I talked about all this with Sergeant Jeremy Lehning. Thanks for talking to us about this. Let me start by asking you about the current helicopter. We all know it as Air 1. It's advanced age, I think, is a way to describe it.
Yes. Air 1 is currently 23 years old, and it has a set FAA maintenance schedule. So there's a large chunk of time during the year that the FAA mandates that the helicopter be down for maintenance.
And that obviously constrains what you're able to do in terms of using it for police services, using it for rescue services. How much of an impediment is that?
Well, it's obviously because it mandates that the helicopter be on the ground. So it has a large impact on service to Erie County and citizens. As far as, the uses for the helicopter are just, there's a lot. It's search and rescue, it's police operations, it's pursuit operations, all that.
And now with this additional funding that was just announced, it sort of puts you over the finish line with getting this second helicopter. How significant is that?
It's very significant. It pretty much sets everything in stone as far as the purchase of the helicopter goes. But however, the sheriff's office is not going to stop pursuing other sources of funding for the helicopter. They're going to continue to be very, very proactive as far as that goes and continue to search for other sources of funding as well.
Walk me through some of the benefits of having a new helicopter. Technology's changed a lot over 23 years, right?
Yes. So having a new helicopter is just like buying a new car. With an older helicopter being 23 years old, you're going to have issues as far as continuous maintenance goes. You have its normal FAA scheduled maintenance, and then you have issues that come up during normal operations, such as patrol flights, emergency callouts, so on and so forth.
You mentioned the many uses of this helicopter. One that maybe we didn't have nearly as much just a few years ago is assisting other police agencies with stolen vehicles. We've seen some of the footage that you shared with us. Without Air 1, many of those cases would not have been solved the way they were.
That's correct. As far as Air 1's role in those types of cases, stolen vehicles, it's essential to have it. So if Air 1 is up in the air and a stolen vehicle is located by patrol units on the ground, Air 1 can essentially lock onto that vehicle, find it, and just follow the vehicle. There's absolutely no need for ground units to pursue that vehicle, which eliminates a significant amount of risk to the general public, to the officers involved, and to include the subjects in the vehicle.
Do you anticipate keeping both?
If it's fiscally responsible, and again, this is something that's going to be reviewed in depth by the administration once the new helicopter is actually here. If it's fiscally responsible, there's a strong possibility that we keep both helicopters. And one of the major reasons would be an offset FAA maintenance schedule. So you have two helicopters, you have two separate maintenance schedules for the FAA. So there's going to be a time where one helicopter is down, the other one is available. There's going to be a time where both helicopters may be available. But again, what it comes down to ultimately is going to be the fiscal responsibility aspect of it and the Erie County taxpayers and the cost to them.
Finally, what is the timeline in terms of getting, we're calling it Air 2 for now, we don't know if that's going to be the official name, but this new helicopter, how long until you think it's actually in service and out there serving the community?
Timetable hasn't been set yet. There are a lot of different contributing factors that are going to limit my ability to answer that accurately. The down payment has been made on the helicopter, so we are moving forward. But like I said, there's a lot of different things that are still in play that are going to impact delivery on the helicopter. So I can't exactly 100% tell you when it's going to be active.
Our thanks to Sergeant Lehning there. So while we don't have that exact date just yet, the sheriff previously said he hopes to have Air 2 up in the air sometime next year. We'll keep you posted as we learn more.